My name is Vicky Moore. I have lipedema. The first person I talked to was Christine, and she was so kind and sweet, and I just asked her, to just give me some confidence about doing this, and oh, she just made me feel so good about Dr. Amaron, and I just had this gut feeling that, he's the one that I can trust and put my life in his hands. My first surgery was my calves and my ankles, and that was the most concerning for me because I knew that out of everything on my body, my calves were the part that hurt the worst. I had pedicures all the time, but I would always have to tell them, do not touch my calves. It hurt just for them to touch my calves. It hurt. So I told Dr. Amaron, I said, Dr. Amaron, I'm so afraid because I can't imagine you doing a procedure on my legs. And he just reassured me, and he told me, he said, there's going to be some discomfort, but we're going to work through this and it's going to be okay. And so, I just sort of thought, you know what, I have lived with pain my whole life. So I just need to get through this, and I did a lot of breathing techniques and things like that, and it worked out great. But I remember the most touchy moment is Dr. Amaron had there was a drape over me, and I couldn't see anything that was going on, and when they took the drape down, they sat me up, and I looked down and I cried, and it was very similar to having a baby because I had never seen my calves before, and even though they were still a little swollen, they were like half the size of my old calves, and they were so normal. They were so normal looking already, and I just couldn't believe it. And I had some pain through the night for a few hours, but then it just went away and I never had any pain. I walked 3 miles the next day. Which was amazing. I can already see a difference in my skin on my thighs. My thighs are a little more swollen than my calves were, but my skin is so smooth. And before I had very lumpy skin. If you have lipedema and you have experienced what I have, number one, I would tell you not to go to anyone but Dr. Amaron. That is the first thing I would tell you, because this surgery is very serious. And you need to be in good hands. And I feel like Dr. Amaron is the best person, and he and his entire staff make you feel so at ease about the whole procedure. I would say that if you cannot afford this, I would tell you that it's worth a car payment, it's worth whatever you have to do, because it's so life-changing, and it will change your entire life. And I would say that you really need to sit down and think about this life-changing experience, and that you need to do whatever you have to do to have it done.